Okay, quickie review time. This is actually my first TV show one. So, yeah, I'm excited about this one. So, what show did I choose to review? Well, it was a spin-off of what started as a feature film. It's called MASH, which is an acronym for Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. Yeah, the film starred Donald Sutherland and Elliot Gould as Captain Pierce and Duke. But the show stars Alan Alda as Captain Hawkeye Pierce, and in the beginning there was Wayne Rogers as Trapper John McIntyre, Larry Linville as Frank Burns, or as Hawkeye likes to call him, Ferret Face, Loretta Swit as Hot Lips Houlihan, Margaret Houlihan, and at the time their commanding officer was McLean Stevenson as Henry Blake in the early series, and then Gary Berghoff as Radar, Jamie Farr as Klinger, Corporal Maxwell Q. Klinger, a guy who wanted to get out on a Section 8 by cross-dressing as a woman, which I thought was so funny. In fact, I read he was only supposed to be in a few episodes, but he proved so popular that they kept him as a regular character. It started out as a comedy, but it eventually evolved into a more of a dramatic slash reality-based show, because they started as hijinks at the front, like trying to play pranks to keep your sanity amidst the horrors of war, but then they realized they could be more than that. So they decided to explore more in-depth writing for their shows. And there's been quite a few good episodes. I mean, I'll leave you to judge for yourself, but there were so many good episodes of that show, it's not even funny. One of my favorites had to be from Season 9. It was called Death Takes a Holiday, in which Winchester, who's played by the late David Ogden Stiers, he tries to do a charitable act for kids in Korea, and he insists it remain anonymous, but it doesn't exactly work out as he planned, so to speak. But I'll leave you to watch it so you can find out what it's about. Yeah, there's so many good moments in that show. And like I said, Klinger was just so funny. And Hawkeye Pierce was funny too. In later seasons, Trapper John McIntyre was replaced by B.J. Honeycutt, who was played by Mike Farrell. And then Frank Burns was replaced by, like I said, David Ogden Stiers, who played the sophisticated social snob Charles Emerson Winchester III. Yeah, it's overall it's a really good show, and I mean it lasted for 11 seasons, so it was very, very popular. And I read somewhere that up until a recent Super Bowl, the series finale, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, was the most watched episode in TV history, like season finale or series finale. And then it was squashed by a Super Bowl like 20 years later. Yeah. Yeah, so do yourselves a favor, check it out. It's good, wholesome entertainment, but like I said, it takes place in the Korean War, so if you have little kids, try and keep them away from that. Save it for an adults-only night, because war movies, my mom told me, weren't good for kids. I didn't see it till I was an adult, so yeah, but still, the humor is contagious, if you know what I mean. So, first TV series quickie review, and I'll see you for the next one. Later on.